Now we don't know what kind of we don't know what we're gonna get. We at 7 o'clock we get they choose they email us what the character is and the line of dialogue we have to use in the movie and what the genre will be.
Oh,
So.
I'm gonna watch it from here.
Oh yeah, feel free.
Well, you should have this all blocked off.
And it'll probably I don't know what Nick does.
Sunday was supposed to be the post-production day. I've been trying to get Sam to maybe open that up for, shooting both days, Saturday and Sunday.
Depends on what you're gonna build. I mean, did you guys get your topic handed to you tonight?
Tonight, yeah, in about an hour.
About an hour.
Or shoot, probably less than that, half an hour.
Okay.
But it depends on, actor availability, when we get sets available to us, but I figured we use the whole weekend to shoot stuff, if we can.
You got a full weekend to do it. I mean, jeepers, that's beautiful.
What are you doing, John? What are you doing, John? What are you doing, John?
B-roll.
For the hell.
I'm gonna bring out the laptop, and yeah, I thought we'd. I've got 3 of those orange drives. Remember we used on the last one.
Yep.
So what we thought we'd do is, while he's still there, I would download a few of them, get the workflow going, and then rather than taking the cards back and forth, we'll. Hey,
Just give me a second. I gotta smoke, so I don't want to be on camera.
you don't want to be on camera. Wait, what'd you say?
I said we're gonna have a great time this weekend.
Like I said, part of my plan for coming over here tonight was I'm just gonna go through this thing, make sure I know where everything is.
Basic two-ton.
Yeah, that's gonna be fantastic. That's great.
This thing's got to go to a truck by next year.
Yeah. Well, next out, of course, I'm gonna throw a couple more things in there. I got
It's still just being
If that's the one thing to nitpick, then we're in good shape.
For me, I definitely have to
It's
nitpick
not,
it.
like, it's just strange like that. Like, you think they would say, well, let's look at this, but then someone's like, well, look, I think the audio drops a little here, but not like, it's like, and it doesn't. I mean, it was like when you stop to give a line or something. But everything else that you were worried about or whatever, they were like, oh, that's great, it looks awesome. Like, and I knew that when I talked to Nick that they had made their decision and they really liked it.
I've heard so many people say, like, I love how it's, like, really bright, like it's in a classroom.
Don't mind me.
I don't know if I've
cool.
met everybody.
Nothing will probably happen with this. So.
I got him from the pound. I didn't know, I had a puggle before him. So I got him and whatnot. Worst shedding dog you ever had. It just sheds everything.
Oh, I bet.
It's just terrible.
Are you ready to stay up all night then?
No, not really.
You think you knock it out pretty fast?
I hope so. That'd be the goal. To get it, the earlier we get it done, the longer we have
Are you at the
to
game?
fine tune it.
Have you ever worked with Phil before?
With Phil?
Yeah.
No,
Can't
no,
wish
never.
too much
Seen his
'cause it's
movies. I've
Yeah,
talked to
you
him
gotta
before.
make
That's
time
about
for
it.
that.
Oh, that's cool.
But he's a good guy. I like Phil, so it'd be interesting. I like writing with new people.
Sure.
So.
Can we ask where you're going for your secret sanctum to write?
I have no idea. I haven't really been inside much, so
I imagine you'll get like an envelope and you'll open it and
it'll be like magic.
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Glitter and sparkles will come out. All of a sudden, I'll have ideas. That's what
I
I'm
was
worried
thinking
about.
more like a Black Mariah would show up and hit you over the head, blindfold you, then take you to wherever this
Oh my God, that's very
underground
news-like.
driving or writing.
Then I'm chained to a typewriter until I'm done.
That might
happen, but you're gonna need some acid.
Yeah, I imagine it's gonna be a writing lair. It's gonna be like
A
a lair.
lair?
Yeah, maybe under a volcano.
This is like a James. I don't want to write in a James Bond movie. That's what this seems like.
Well, it's a happy lair. It's
Okay.
sort of the lair you'd have like in more like a Doris Day movie from the same
Are there a
era.
lot of layers in Doris Day movies? I guess I don't. I'm not Doris
They never
Day.
called them as such, but yeah, Pillow Talk I think had one lair. Didn't
Like
take
a sex dungeon? I could write in a sex dungeon.
exactly. Exactly half an inch of this is in focus. So go ahead. Okay, let's get the meeting again.
Oh, we should shake hands. That's how this begins. Hi, Phil. Oh, hey, see you again.
Did you get that one?
I got that one. I want to say I didn't see it as an honest performance, though. It wasn't.
Oh, really? Most of you probably know Tosh. You know Tosh?
I don't think so.
Hey, Phil. Hey, Phil.
Don't hit me.
Nick. Nick.
Nice button-up shirt.
Thanks.
What do you play? The bongos?
Whatever you want, man.
Kiss me.
Oh yeah. This is like every prison movie. There's always right away you're establishing the alpha
It's
male.
exactly the fucking same as single life, really.
sure he'll let you
Let's
look
hope they
around.
wait
You think he'll let me go in?
Probably.
I don't have to write out here. Just be one of the Phelps ladies. That got
Should we
me.
head in
You know,
for the big moment? Oh my god, you guys. Mr. Tommy, would you like the honors?
Sure. I can stand up there and just
We gotta go to my gym first.
can't look away.
Yeah.
Goodman's really good and it's
Yeah, we're working on that.
Oh, okay.
Beer makes you sleepy?
I've had a small role in all my 40-hour films.
Cool.
Got cut last year though.
What's that?
What are you doing editing them?
Sorry for
Last time I really talked to you was
All right, we have a choice for our genre.
Oh, Christ.
Oh!
It's either horror or period piece.
Period piece.
Our prop is a bag of potatoes.
Awesome.
Our character is Cameron Murphy, pizza delivery person. And our dialogue is, are you sure you should be doing that?
That works for porno and horror.
But we always had an idea if we got period piece, we'd do a movie about a crazy lady on her period.
Yes!
We said that too, actually.
Yeah.
Or
Everyone-
punctuation.
Yeah.
Or, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I can see interesting things from both. Like, I mean, I know some people here may not be fans of the horror genre. I like horror. We could be suspenseful with not only the music, but the way we work our camera. But period piece could be cool too. But I say I like the idea if we do period piece, we lean it more to, not like, let's go shoot at Living History Farms, but
Yeah.
like 80s or 70s or something like that.
Shit, Futurama's a period piece with Pizza Guy.
Yes,
Things that I do just come with.
Horror or period piece?
In the 70s.
Yeah, all the people. In
So
the
you can't see
film.
anything anyway, just huge bush everywhere.
Yeah, exactly.
Just comical bush.
That's gonna be our first
Oh, God,
Hi,
you're back.
please. Who's puppy?
Well,
Mine.
what? Yeah.
It's Sanjay.
Period piece gives us a lot more leeway because a period piece can be any type of movie you want. It can be a comedy, it can be an action movie, it can be whatever, just set in a time frame. Whereas horror, I think we got to play it as a horror. So, I don't know if people.
I don't know. I like horror just because there's so many conventions we can draw off of already. Whereas if you choose period piece, we gotta like.
That's not
It's
forget about
very
it.
wide open. I mean,
I always think children are the scariest thing.
I do too. Yeah.
I agree. Little
children,
girls.
we got porn.
6-year-old girls are the creepiest thing invented.
We do have a young girl who is
She-
always very anxious to be on the film, but she never gets to
And
it.
she could really, she could be scary. She could be really scary.
But I'm just
The
saying.
cutest ones are usually the scariest because you're
Yeah.
like, oh, they're sweet and innocent. They're not gonna. Oh my god.
That's a big knife.
She would be a really good evil person, actually. She would just be able to turn it on quite well.
About.
You can't do a Y2K
Sure.
period horror piece.
We can if that's what we decide on right now.
That's
I'm
the
just
whole
saying, I think we should decide on it and I'll talk about it because we've got like 20 minutes for our hour that we wanted. So I don't want us to be like, yeah, we talked about stuff and didn't decide anything, go write something.
Yeah.
Do you guys as writers, do either of you have a really strong preference or I think that you guys
I
kind of
wasn't
have a
alive
little
in the
more weight.
70s, so I don't know if I necessarily want to do anything during that. But I am a big fan of horror movies. I own lots and watch lots and really enjoy those.
His
I feel like
favorite
I've
is
got.
The Orphan.
I am the Orphan. That's why I didn't
Thought
want
it
to
was
ruin
Ginger
it. Don't want to
Dead.
taint
Okay,
it. It's so
okay,
good.
got it.
So I feel like I'd be comfortable with that one. But then again, period piece, if it's a, if you made it a 90s comedy, an 80s comedy, anything like that, I also feel like.
So it sounds like horror is a lock for Team Too Many Cooks.
I think so.
Yeah.
Sweet. I would say though, if we do horror, we need to keep it more creepy and not so blood gutty.
Not
Yeah.
gory.
Agreed.
Yeah.
Agreed. Agreed.
Well, Hitchcock black and white thing, or is it a modern paranormal thing?
I think that's where we are now, is discussing, we've talked about some ideas. He was talking about a house with a little girl. All of the premise, the
Pizza
yeah.
Guy.
pizza,
Uh,
potatoes.
I agree with. I think the thought of a dead girl it intrigues me, and I also agree that it'd be nice if we showed something at the beginning. So what I thought of was we show the little girl getting killed.
Okay.
At the beginning.
What if she is killed by a hit and run by the pizza delivery guy, and it's the same pizza delivery guy who then delivers pizza to her mother and gets fucked with by the dead girl that he killed?
Yeah, that's.
I mean, that's just an idea, but.
But I like the idea. I like the idea of. I agree with him that having something at the beginning is nice, but I like the idea that it's not necessarily the ending,
Right.
but it's what justifies the ending.
multiple reasons why he may be losing, and not just, oh, this is a creepy house. Just like
we always thought it was the guilt of what happened
Uh-huh.
that's causing him to like wonder if he's losing his mind.
sure, and that can be, but if he has something else, the audience might also think that, oh, maybe he's just crazy because, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
He's high, and that's why he ran over the little girl.
'Cause
And that's
he
why
got
he's
high.
paranoid.
I don't want to make an anti-drug film, but it could be.
Could he just be talking on his phone?
Yeah, pro drugs. All right, how many characters do we have?
Two.
I'll be the little girl.
Oh, I'll be the pizza guy.
I'll be the pizza.
Oh.
Will you read?
He's very
Do you want to read all the text that's not character?
Do I have my? Is that thing on? Mike, can you see if it's turned on?
So
Description of the
yeah,
show.
it is.
I'm sitting over here so I can have time to make these changes immediately.
We had 3 triplet black boy cats.
And I wanted to.
Put $1 in my
Can you
pants.
turn that light on?
Oh, you guys don't get
We didn't want to
Okay, I wasn't sure what was going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
Let's go ahead and do a read through, and whenever you're ready.
All right. Opening shot of a sunny afternoon. Car drives down the road with a pizza sign on the car. Stops on the side of the road and gets out. Notices a little girl doing something bad while listening to an old music box.
The idea is burning ants, but we're not totally sure what's going to be available on the place to do it, wherever you have this location. But
Something a child.
Could she be stabbing?
something that child should not
Could
be.
she be stabbing a hobo?
Drinking.
Just murdering a drifter.
Hello? Who's here?
From a room on the right and coming out of the right speaker, only you hear a girl.
Please, I need help. Come help me.
Where are you?
Cameron hears a noise that sounds like a knocking coming from another room. He begins to walk that way. He creeps around corners, calling out for the little girl. He hears nothing. Cameron walks into the kitchen. He sets down the pizza, looks for the girl.
Hello? Are you in here?
You begin to hear a knocking coming from the cabinet behind Cameron at the bottom of the stairs. It's lying there, and you can see from Cameron's POV, you hear the girl's music box getting louder and louder and closer to Cameron. You see a shadow of a little girl as she walks by, sets the music box down on the stairs, and walks up the stairs. She gets to the top of the store, to the top, and the door slams and cuts to black. End credits.
All right.
I like it.
Okay.
Thoughts, people?
How, like, we're not showing the girl getting hit, just doing like a thud, but then maybe
Yeah.
doing a cutaway of a parent, having it be just completely silent, and having like the parent run out of the street and like falling, and I mean.
Yeah. The idea we had when we wrote it is that you never know if anybody saw it. You never know if anybody was a witness, and you don't know whose kid it was. Because the house he delivers the pizza to is not the same house where the little girl lives. She's in a neighboring yard.
Okay.
So the idea was always that. And what we wanted to do with the car crash was no sound, no like warning of an engine or anything like that. Totally accidental and shocking, like thud. But we don't see like little girl get hit by a car. We see the aftermath. You just see her dress, her feet. You hear her shadow. Yeah.
So
But
really
then,
identifiable like costume or something. So.
yes, yeah, it's the same. It's the same as what she's wearing when she's hit. So she's only ever in one costume, and you can bruise, bloody her, or whatever you want. And the idea was too is the pizza guy's car. If you could find a car with some front damage, so that way when it pulls into the drive, it looks more realistic, like he's been in an accident. Yeah.
Trevor and I were just talking,
Okay.
and it'd probably work that if he backs out of the driveway and hits her, and if we show a shot of the bumper coming, like a close-up of her playing, and that bumper just coming right in, and we cut right before it hits her.
We can after effects that bumper to make it.
Or even if you do a POV into her, like from a bumper POV or whatever.
Your camera, right?
In case you didn't know the name of the movie as of right now, there's 30 Minutes or Death, because we didn't come up with anything. So please improve upon that.
There was.
Wait, doesn't she push him down the
A
stairs?
sonnet be the title.
You don't know.
What about
It's the
Indian
full
Pop?
two-line poem.
That's a great name for a porn movie.
Shoot the shit out of this place.
Okay.
Where are they?
God knows.
Great.
I like the pictures. Little drawings.
All right, let's get upstairs. Get in our next room.
Next room.
Those are pretty
Stairs right here, then to the, or it'll be to your right, I guess, as you're coming down the stairs.
Thanks.
What?
Come and play with us, Danny.
I know it's modern and stuff, but we're going to be seeing track lighting. We're going to be seeing us. We're going to be seeing security cameras.
Right. Well, and if you just, it's just a place to put the pizza down and keep wandering.
Yeah. It plays such a small part.
Right. Where does the slip occur that he's like, that's neck breaking? Well, and if we have an odd shot that we happen to have a bag of potatoes, we have them here. Sure. So if we have, if we have any fishing wire that we could have the potatoes floating.
Have them coming out of the bag.
No! And we think they do pizza. We think they do pizza. Yeah, but they might have one. Yes. Okay? Printer paper, but I'm just gonna run home and then come right back here. So, you just worry about the pizza box and I'll get the printer paper. Okay. Okay, bye.
Going to the servants' quarters. That's where all the action is, baby.
Yeah, these are just servants' bedrooms and bathrooms, the chambermaid and whatever.
After we have that master down, we'll do some coverage of you getting out of the car from another angle. And then that's pretty much the setup for Outfit.
Yeah, as best you
How's it
can.
going?
Pretty good. How's it going?
Good.
Anything we
Ready
can
to
do
do
to
this
give you
shit?
kind of a reference.
I'm ready. Been ready for about 2 hours.
Isn't that typical though?
It's like hurry up and wait.
Yeah. It's like
Once he gets out of the car, try best you can to get him with that hard side, give him an edge there, and then just kind of, if he's as he's walking around, just try and follow him as best you can.
Might have to start a little sooner.
Cut.
That's right, battery problem.
There was just 3. One take, you drop it down.
You can get it. Let's do it. All right, one last take.
Yes, sir.
30 minutes or less, or you die. Just our motto here at Pizza Man's Pizza.
All right, we're shooting MOS on this take. Let's get ready.
Hold on. Like you could do like a
Let's-
kind of
yeah.
a medium shot.
Let's
so
do
you can see him.
wide shot, shoot the close of the glass, and then we'll move inside.
Something watching from inside, but we could do a close up of him rapping on the glass from the inside.
I think if you do a close up from the inside, though, it should almost be down a little bit, looking up, because
it's maybe the point of view of
the girl.
Let's see if maybe we can try the GoPro camera too once we get inside.
Yeah, Nick was
He
going to
said-
get a shot up there, but he said he could see everybody because it's so wide angle.
Yeah. All right.
Knock for me one more time. Hold on. Okay.
Yeah, that looks better there.
Okay.
Moody.
So it's just gonna be her wearing a GoPro running around.
Well, Nick wanted to set it up so that we shoot the death thing first before we do scampering.
Oh, Nick did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, he suggested that if we get the hardest thing to light and shoot out of the way first, we can
Okay.
send.
Okay. All right. I was just thinking because of light.
Yeah.
So we could actually send her to go
Scan
around
right
and
now?
do all that while we're doing this and while we're doing, getting ready for the death scene.
Okay.
It worked pretty well.
I would probably braid it first.
I bet it's the color of
and
your
then just paint it, and then paint the parts that are showing.
But it'll fade.
Well, yeah, it will fade, but it just happened to be like the wrong place or the wrong time. I mean, right color, wrong time for it.
Stage it like he falls and like
Right.
like snaps his neck.
Yeah,
on
and
the-
we can get
on
that.
and then just
Right. Yep.
You
Yeah.
can do that, right?
We only get, yeah, we only get one
We
shot.
can snap
though.
his neck.
He does it
Back in the
once.
box, man.
He signed the form, so.
That's right.
We can do whatever we want.
I'll show you what I mean.
Absolutely.
So he comes down, he hits
Aw,
here.
thanks for you.
He hits
Happy
here.
birthday.
And as he's slowly going like this is when you start to see
She
the
come up with
fuzzy-
That
music
POV
box.
shot is
Yeah.
just like
this.
yep, all the way to the ground. Almost, yeah, it could go like to a total like, you know, like a 90-degree angle.
No.
Close your eyes.
Close your eyes, yeah.
I did. Can I open my eyes now?
No.
Are you done with my makeup?
Yeah. Okay, I should go move my car.
Can I stay here?
Well, yeah. You have. Don't touch your hair, Lyric.
Now just only on the flowers. Go. Just kind of peeking down the hallway, and then slowly walk like that, like you're an old man like me.
I don't want to be. Oh.
Okay, you're not that old. You're sleepy.
I'm only 7.
Okay, you're a sleepy 7-year-old who's going off to bed. So you're like just standing
I'm
here
just
like.
dead.
Oh, okay. You're a sleepy dead 7-year-old.
And then when you get up here, I want you to turn around slowly this way and look right at the camera. Okay? And then let me see what kind of face we could have you make when you look at that camera.
like maybe just
Can you make a mean face? Like, "Arr."
I did.
I mean, that's absolutely perfect. You can make that happen, Franco, man.
Man, did
Give
you
me a little
love
bit.
that?
Do we need to get him like his foot on the ball? That's what you mean, that kind
Right,
of stuff.
from
foot,
That
foot on the
stuff,
ball
and then
down.
we also need to get the GoPro going down the steps.
Right.
Okay.
It's a pretty big lens, and I think if his hands are off screen.
Yep, blinking.
Hey, Blinken. All right.
Yes, sir.
It's different on the 5D. It's the
Oh. Is that it? That's the last of it too. Yeah.
It's the last. Yeah, I've got one for you.
Good. Great. Thanks. Oops, sorry. Thank you.
Is this yours? Yeah, this is
Well, ultimately, what we want to do is create a film festival category where people at Sundance where you submit the cinematic moments. It can't be over a minute and a half.
I love it.
And it's just.
There's some really cool stuff.
No, absolutely.
There's
That is a lot of
like
fun.
some of my
yeah.
favorite horror stuff.
And
It's
it's
like just a moment.
Exactly. So
We're wrapped,
that's how
bitch.
Valentine's